everyone, this is Honey Buns. Just wanted to say hi and to let you guys know, yes, I will be explaining more people in my family. I already explained my mom and dad, I already explained Frailty, who's my fiance, and I already explained my 7 siblings. Jeez, 7 siblings. Either way, I already explained them. Now it's time to explain my kids. So far right now, I only have 4 for right now, because I do want more kids. Listen, I come from a big family. I like big families, okay? Anyway, you guys already know, actually, one of my kids, which is Dev. So, yay on that, right? I will explain everything when it comes to them later, but let me do the rundown when it comes to them. You got Dev, which you guys, by the way, did not know he was a twin. That's right. Dev has a twin sister named Ren. And then they both have a stepsister named Moo, and then they have a little brother named Cthulhu. So all together, it's Dev, Ren, Moo, Cthulhu. Yeah, I have 4 amazing kids. They are crazy, loud, and everything in between. Okay? But either way, they are also not the only kids I'm going to be explaining, by the way. So stay tuned for that. But either way, let's start with Dev and his background and everything like that, okay? One of the things that you guys need to know about Dev is that he is very smart when it comes to strategy. He's been studying very hard to be the next Grim Reaper, which, by the way, he is now. He is the next Grim Reaper. Actually, the first in history, the first Hell Royal demon to be a Grim Reaper, which, by the way, is freaking amazing. He has made history, which is great. I mean, I always want my kids to make history, and don't get me wrong, they're already in the royal books, but oh my gosh. But yes, he's very smart. He can be a little bit, big-headed sometimes. Like, he's not afraid to call you an idiot or to make you feel dumb or tell you that you are dumb, but either way, he does have a sweetheart. It's just sometimes you have to dig deeper to get to it. But either way, my son is, by the way, very sweet, and he is very smart when it comes to different situations that has to do with fighting, music, and oh right, I forgot to tell you, he can rock a guitar. Music does run in my family, but man, when I got him his first guitar, his eyes glowed. Usually music definitely helps the soul of the beast. And he can definitely rock out. One of the things that he has is super strength and also super senses. That's right, he is able to hear from very far away, which is good when it came to his actual, training, when it came to helping out his Uncle Maytik. During his spare time, Dev would actually, help out with, torturing the sinners. Let's just say he has his own little project in his room that looks a little bit creepy, but either way, it's, getting the sinners to a point of working out a plan that I have of letting the sinners either work their way to the top in some ways. I'll explain everything later when it comes to that, but that definitely helps them get to the point when it comes to certain things, okay? Oh, and he has the most adorable little wings. Well, actually, they're big, terrifying wings, but come on, I'm his mom. Come on, anything that has to do with my kids, I think it's adorable sometimes. But anyway, now the next person we're gonna get to is his sister Ren. That's right, his twin sister Ren. This girl. Okay. She's sort of like Dev in a way. I mean, don't get me wrong, she is more of a social butterfly than Dev. At least to me. But either way, she can be very sweet. She can put her foot down when it comes to any type of situation. Also, let's not forget her powers has to do with healing and fire. one of the things I have to say is that she is really good when it comes to torturing the sinners. Maybe a little bit too good. But either way, her and Dev are kind of the same when it comes to a lot of the powers. Except one can handle someone more social-like than the other. But either way, they both help each other out because, they're brother and sister, they're twins. They have that, connection. But either way, my kids are great. They have their ups and downs, and don't get me wrong, they both annoy the shit out of me, but either way, they're great. Now, I have to say this just to let everybody know. Moo is not really my daughter. Well, genetically not really my daughter. I love Moo. I do. And I raised her as my own. But let's just say there was a bump in the road when it came to my marriage with Bob. Which is Dev and Rin's father. And, well, that kind of ended up with a baby. And, of course, that was the end of that relationship real quick. But I didn't want Moo to be in that type of situation where him and his whore will be taking care of her in a way to where, well, she'll never be able to see her siblings or be able to have a life to where she, deserved. So I decided to take her in as my own and adopt her. And, well, Princess Moo. She has the ability to, well, once again, super strength, super speed. Her powers, a little bit has to do with fire. Mostly has to do with her father's side. I started to teach her a little bit when it comes to magic. And she's been doing very well. Back and forth with the whole thing when it comes to her powers and figuring out how, who she is and how she is and everything like that when it comes to herself, she decided to leave home. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll miss her. And she'll know that I miss her as well. It's just, when kids want to leave the nest and look for their own life, it's what can you do? So she left and, well, so far from what I know, she's doing an amazing job. And I'm proud of her. Then you got my son, Cthulhu. Just by his name, you can kind of already realize how his powers are. I mean, woo. Just imagine seeing a giant squid, octopus, demon type god coming out of the water. Oh, that is terrifying. But, anyway, my son can make anything out of music. He has a talent. He has the magic to just take something and make it into sweet, beautiful music. Cthulhu is that type to, go with the flow of things in his own way. I mean, don't get me wrong, he does listen to my advice sometimes, but, he's got to do his own thing, just like any other kid would do, right? Anyway, those are my 4 kids. Let's see. A lot has happened throughout the years, and let me just tell you. Dev, he is the Grim Reaper, and he also helps out at the diner a lot. Let's see. My daughter Rin, she tortures the sinners, and she also helps out with the strip club a lot. Even dances a little. Well, not anymore, but here and there. But either way, she also helps a little bit at the diner, but not as much as Deb. They both also have their own places, but of course, apparently my place is the main place to go to. But hey, I'm not complaining. Let's see. Like I said, Moo, she left, and she has her own little life now, which is great. So glad she's able to find herself and find what she likes to do. And, well, Cthulhu, he definitely has his own place, Mr. Superstar. I'm so glad he made it big. Man, oh man. But, yeah, those are my kids. Of course, like I said, I want more kids, and I will make sure when they're born, I will explain who's who. Okay? Just like when I did with my parents, my siblings, and my 4 older kids. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, let's not forget. Well, my son Dev has a daughter now. That's right. You guys already know that him and Tori, that's right, had already got married, and they have a child together. That's right. Tori already has kids on her own, which is making them Dev's stepkids and also my grandkids, but they finally have a kid together, and her name is Reaper. She is so cute. I'm also starting to see that she's starting to act, a little bit like Dev, which of course, to me, is kind of like karma, because Dev had to get her a couple of times. But either way, she's a sweetheart. That's right. That means Kita has more younger siblings. Oh, but it's fine. It's great. Tori, on the other hand, she definitely needs to put down the bottle sometimes. Yeah, I started to see her in a whole different light after the whole, drunk fiasco. Things happen here and there. But either way, big happy family. Oh boy. But either way, those are my kids. And of course, my new grandkid. Of course, there will be more things happening, and of course, I will be telling you guys. But for right now, we are gonna chill, we are gonna relax, and I got more wedding crap to deal with, okay? Either way, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye-bye!